Are we live?
It looks that way.
Oh, good morning, everybody.
Good morning. It is the 22nd of May.
May is flying by. I mean, just zipping by.
It is. And since we had the long weekend, it seems like May is almost over.
Now, I know for a lot of you, the long weekend, it's just another weekend. But for some of you, I'd be interested to know what you did. If you did anything special.
I'm sure a lot of people were outside because it was so nice.
And planting.
Planting.
I was very glad I bought my plants last week before the long weekend. And then I couldn't believe how much they've grown. Ah, there's Bonnie Wilson and Debbie Patton. Oh, there's Erica. Good morning, Erica. Who else do we have here?
There's Marlene.
Marlene. Good morning, Marlene. And Bonnie McElhone. There's Lynn. Mary Crow. Gardening, 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 she says. Yeah, I think there's a lot of people that were gardening. Kathy Bursminski. I think it might be your buddy that's not well. She's not going to be able to come to our retreat this weekend. Marjorie and Christine, good morning.
Well, and I think Arlene was saying that they were already swimming in the pool. So
were you? Oh, yeah.
Maybe there's more people that opened up their pool and enjoyed that.
Yeah, Bill's going to backwash it and get some chemicals in it today, and we'll see.
Well, might as well with this weather. If you got a pool, use it, right?
Oh, it's fabulous weather. So last week after the show, Bill and I escaped and drove to Tennessee to see our grandkids. So we spent the weekend with them, and it was very nice. We got back yesterday, and the weather was quite hot. My goodness, I was going to turn that down. But I wanted to play something for you guys to see if you would recognize what this sound is. And, okay, where is it? John Hildebrand, there we go. Can you guys hear that? I just want somebody to say, yes, I can hear that. Okay, I'm not sure how well that sound is translating.
I'll just give it a few seconds. Oh, somebody's saying snake.
No. Do you know what? Cicadas. You are right, Betty Ann.
I wasn't going to say the word because I was going to say it wrong.
You are right, Betty Ann, because when we got to Nashville, Bill had the sunroof open, and I was like, oh my gosh, do you hear that? And his hearing isn't the best.
Train brakes.
Isn't the best. Anyway, cicadas. And then when we got down to Billy and Nicole's with the boys, we found out that there was a hatch that had happened, and it was over like 100 years. Yes, it was crazy. So this big double hatch, and they're just like screaming. We did not spend much time outside at their house in their lovely backyard because they have all these lovely trees in the back. And because you're going to get hit in the head with them, and they're just going to land on you. I mean, it's going to be short-lived. But, oh my gosh, I'd never seen anything like that.
But Irene says it's too early for them, so.
Oh, yeah, but I'll tell you, down there, well, they're about a month ahead of us. I sent Arlene a picture of corn, right? And you said, Jason said 5-leaf corn, about another month. Mm-hmm. But because the corn was about this high, and I was like, look at that.
Wow.
But they are ahead of us. But, yeah. I had never experienced anything like that before. My first experience was in Agreement. Where's Agreement? Well, anyway. Yeah, fish flies I don't like either.
Oh no, those are terrible.
Anyway, it is a gorgeous summertime morning. I was out in my nightgown and walked around in the backyard and kind of did an inspection this morning.
Karen said in Greece.
Oh, okay. Because it was just 67 degrees for those of us who are still Fahrenheit. And it's just like body temperature out there. You know, it's just beautiful. Just a beautiful morning. It makes me want to get up earlier, maybe sit outside or do something. Maybe walk my dog and this body. Anyway. Oh, there is Monica from Harrow.
All right, we have some door prizes this morning. So we have the 8-inch bias square ruler.
That is a great ruler.
There is this camping template panel, since a lot of you will be camping.
That'll be fun.
Glamping, maybe. I know some people who glamp. And then tote bag. So big or go home. Leave a message. Boy, my words are getting all mixed up. Leave a message, a comment, and then we'll draw at the end.
Joanne, so nice to see you. Looking forward to seeing you in person one of these days.
And we just want to draw attention to the New Hamburg, the Mennonite Relief Sale is this coming weekend. Lots of good food, the big quilt auction for the fundraiser. So it's a great event to check out. There's something for your whole family. And it looks like it'll be a nice day. We have lots of these brochures in store if you're not sure.
The weather looks very promising, so.
And then we also have our July Shop Hop passports out, so you can start planning for that. So for the full month of July, it's the Shop Hop. There's 13 stores this year.
So 2 more have been added.
And then, there's your passport where you can collect your stamps, and each store
I should mention the 2 stores that got added, because there's one in St. Catharines and one in Milton.
So you quilt it and up your quilt.
Yeah, so that means that you're not going all that way in only one store. There'll be 2 stores in those areas.
So yeah, and you can also check them out on the website, the JulyShopHop.com.
And I think the prizes are just the grand prize is you visit all 13, but the third prize is like 9 prizes. So, and then you can collect a ballot at every store to win a chance on the Eddie Crest Press and Sew, which has a retail value of $1,200. So there will be another ballot for that. So there's some incentives because we understand not everybody. Maggie, good morning. That's my sister-in-law in West Virginia. Good morning. So there's an incentive there to go. Mm-hmm. So you don't have to do all the stores.
Okay.
And then we have a couple quilt shows coming up that we should be planning for. The Hamilton Quilters Guild is going to have their Quilts in Bloom, and that is Friday of next week, 10 to 6, and Saturday, 10 to 4. And that's at the Ancaster Fairgrounds. And the Dunville's own Tiny Stitchers, the Dots, is having a quilt show the very same weekend in Dunville, and it's going to be held at the RCAF Museum in Dunville. So be sure to check those out. It's going to be lovely weather for quilt shows, and to check that out.
Lots of fun things.
Yes.
We just have a few things to show. So we have one last pincushion kit. So this little kit for $10 includes your pattern, you've got your walnut shells, your stuffing, all the fabrics for it. So it's a fun little kit. Last one. And then we also have the fall nibblers for $45. So you get each of these 3 little projects in there, all the fabrics, the patterns, you pick your own back. But you've got September, October, November.
And I think they have the little buttons for the eyes in there, right? Mm-hmm. So they're all complete. And we had them on that little stand, with 3. You can see them in the store when you come. Oops, but we have them standing up on a sort of a tri-stand. So there's for 3. They're very cute.
Yeah, so those are available, and I have them online if you wanted to take a little closer peek. They're fun.
That's a great way to learn applique.
And then there's also these berries placemat panel. That's hard to say for some reason. There is 6 on the panel.
Try it again, Tammy.
Berries placemat panel.
There you go.
So there are 6 on the panel. It's $15 for the panel, and I just brought down 4. Life is sweet. Oops, my basket's upside down.
Nice and fresh and summery, aren't they? You have to show what you put on the back, too.
Yeah, and family gather here. And so on our sample for the store, we did the red gingham. So it makes it look picnicky and fun. So those are available.
And they, again, are 15 for them. So that's quite reasonable. And I know she's put out some irons because we have a lot of irons in stock. Just a variety. So we want you to I think last week we showed you this Rolenta iron.
Yeah, we got it out of the package.
And that one is $97.99. And then we have the small Oliso one. Do we still have a Tula Pink in this one? A small? No, sold out. Okay, so this one's $25. This is the one I have used a lot. I like it. And
we do have this in blue and yellow as well. Yep. So there's 3 colors in this one.
And what we have is all we can get, I think, until almost September, just because they're behind in manufacturing.
Okay. I was going to say with this one, if you missed us pulling this out of the box, you can watch last week's episode on our website or YouTube or even Facebook. And then we pulled it out and showed you the little features. So.
And then, of course, our cordless portable iron is back in stock. This is the one I use all the time and have for years.
We have a few of them in our classroom downstairs as well.
Yes, we do. And this one is, because we probably should have said the price.
$169.99. Yep, for the Panasonic.
I know, and this one's kind of this is hard because this is $2.99. This is the Oliso. So many people have asked us for them, and I'm pleased now that they have extended their warranty to 3 years. So this is the one that rises up. You know, you put it down, and as soon as you take your hand off of it, it comes back up. So it's not going to scorch anything. And then, so this one is $2.89.
This one's $2.89. And then we have Tula Pink. Her version is $299.95. So same Oliso iron, just with the Tula Pink, bright pink. How should I say? Her colors.
Yeah.
So they're fun.
So that one's just a bit, I think that one is $10 more.
Yeah. Okay.
So if you're interested, just to let you know that we have a lot of irons in stock, and that's always a nice gift to have.
We also thought that we would kind of show you the glues that we have in the store, because sometimes you're looking for a glue or you don't really know what you need. So I just grabbed a bunch off the shelf, different brands, and I was just going to walk through them.
Oh, Pam, I'm glad.
So this is the Sue Daily glue, and it has like a soft squeeze bottle, the little tip.
And people like this one for applique a lot. This is one that Lori Holt promotes a lot.
So definitely her method and other methods as well. It's basically like liquid pins. It's a good one to have. Then there's the applique glue with Jew Lily Studios. And so this is a fun little one too. This is just a little bottle. She does have it in some other sizes, but this is the one we carry. And it's water soluble. It's a temporary hold. She uses it for rickrack, applique, and it's archival. It won't damage your fabrics.
Right. And it could be used, sometimes people like it for hexies, especially this little size if you're traveling, or you know, you just have that little project bag you're taking back and forth with you when you're going to appointments. Sizes like this and the next one that she's going to show are just perfect because they don't take up much room, but you can still get done what you need to get done. So
this one is $5.25 and this one is $12. And then Roxanne, this is a glue based at Dip and Dab. So it's kind of got like a lip gloss applicator, so you can dab a little and move it with your brush. And so that's been a popular one for many, many years.
Yes.
They do have different styles, but this is the one that we have in the store.
Yeah, that's a new, this is a new packaging, new applicator.
Yep.
So same glue.
Then we have Acorn, and some of the ladies on Saturday bought this when they were in the Dresden plate class. And so this one has like a nice tip on it, so that you can be very precise with little dots or lines. You know, some people use these for binding.
Well, and they use them instead of pins. Now, I see that Karen Schultz is on today, and she absolutely loves this. This is what she uses instead of pins and for her seams, like, you know, to press. And the nice thing is you could take this bottle, and because this has such a sweet little applicator, you know, just refill it as you go, too.
So this little bottle is $17, and then this bigger one is $26. And they will last a long time. You don't need a lot of glue. It's not like Elmer's glue where you're glopping it on. You know.
Did you glop? Did you glop with Elmer's glue?
I did. too much.
Glop. That's a good word, Tammy.
Yeah, it is. And so then we also have ODIF 505 temporary adhesive glue stick. And so this one is a really good one too that people like. It goes on blue, but then it dries clear.
Yeah, so you can see the blue there.
It's also acid-free, odorless.
Yeah, that's a great one.
And it won't gum up your needles when you're sewing, because that's always important when you're
It
using
is.
glue. You don't want that.
I think we've all
problem.
run into that where it's like, oh, look at that needle, and then have to change it or clean it. So this one is $8.50.
And then, of course, there's glue sticks by Bowen, and the refills. A lot of people like to use them for English paper piecing, anything. And these are good to travel with you as well.
Yes.
And they also dry clear. And they've been around for a really long time, so they're reputable. And then there's Fabri-Tac. This is a permanent hold, but it still allows you to work with it. It doesn't like soak into your fabric. Sometimes glue just soaks and doesn't really stick.
I know our bag makers like this glue.
I had.
And then our Arlene, she likes her glue gun.
Oh, well, I did read that this is a good replacement for a glue gun if you don't want to burn your fingers. So I'm like, hey, Arlene, have you heard of Fabri-Tac? We were joking about it.
I think Jason bought Arlene a nice high-end glue gun so she won't burn her sweet fingers.
Also, a lot of people use this in the fashion industry for dance wear, wedding dresses, sequins, hem repairs. It grabs fast, dries clear. So, if you're in a pinch, this would be a good one to...
Yeah, Bill needs 2 pair of pants hemmed about an inch. Maybe I could use that.
Use the Fabri-Tac or get Arlene's glue gun.
Oh, wouldn't you like that, ladies?
Like, what? Huh?
Yeah, he put them on the chair and kind of looked at me, with that look. They only need about an inch.
Yeah. So that's $18. And then this isn't necessarily a glue, but we do have Aleene's fabric stiffener, draping, and liquid, which is a neat product because you can take your crocheted doilies, any kind of costume things, and make it stiff to mold it to what you want. And it's just one of those things that you don't know you need until you're working on a certain project.
Yeah. And Deborah says better than staples. I know somebody. I knew a massage therapist, and that's what she did. Her pants were always so long, and she would staple them up, Deborah. I have seen that in action.
Well, I had a friend who used duct tape.
Duct tape did her pants?
Her husband's.
Oh, her husband's. Oh,
so we still tease her about that.
That is stinking funny.
Like, well, we do what we do because we have to make something work, right?
Now, and I think you said these are last ones?
Yeah, so we have a bunch of quilts that are last ofs kits.
Let me find that one.
So this is the winter barn one.
So
you want to grab that corner?
I can. There we go.
So I'll try to show you. So this one last kit, it's $105.
Look, the stars are at the bottom too. It's very pretty. I like this one a lot. So this one's $105. Let's take $10 off of that and make it $95.
Okay.
And let me see if I can find you that quilt. Oh, this one was so cute.
So this one is the Coffee Chalk Falling Charms.
And it is $69. And I think we had the back in this, didn't we?
No, this one does not.
Okay, so $69. We'll take 5 off of that. Okay. And I'm trying to keep up with what you got here, Miss Tammy.
Okay, so this is the counterpoint.
I'm just picking this up.
What was it called again? Blue Sea Counterpoint. So it's a fairly large kit. And it's obviously the sea theme.
This would be a great one for
Oops.
a cottage, a boat. I mean, Father's Day's coming up. It's it could be very masculine too,
With the blues and tans.
So it's $185 as a kit, and we will take $10 off.
Okay, last one for that one as well. I'll have to start giving those to you.
Okay.
We also have a little baby fox one. It's the last kit as well. It's very cute. Whips up pretty quick.
$45, and we'll go to $40 for that. How's that? Oh, and then another sailing one, kind of another boat one.
What was this one called?
Set sail, maybe?
Set sail.
Isn't that pretty?
So it's nice and fresh, summery looking.
It is.
So if you're going off to a cottage, might be a nice little gift.
And that one is $95, and we'll take $10 off that one. And I think our last one we're going to show, this one is so versatile because, fall, Canada Day.
We did show this one last week maybe, but now we're down to one kit, so.
Yeah, that's this one. And that one, yeah, it was $134 and is now $125.
Okay, give you that one. And then actually the one that's behind us, this Spring Birds kit, 50 inches by 63 inches is $85, and that's the last one of that one as well.
Okay. And we'll take $5 off that one.
Make that $80. So if you want any of these, you can email us, Cynthia at cherishedpieces.com, or Tami, Tami, at cherishedpieces.com.
Perfect. I think everything on my side has now been covered.
Right. So we have some widebacks.
How about we do show and tell and then we do widebacks?
Okay.
Because I always worry about missing show and tell because it's so much fun. There is Margaret Holden.
With her snowman.
Yeah, aren't they cute?
Very cute. That was a nice one.
And this is one, it's a castle, isn't it?
A unicorn.
Unicorn. And this is for her granddaughter who loves unicorns.
She'll be getting that next month for her birthday. It's just another one I think Margaret had in her pile that she wanted to finish.
Nice colors.
And there's Trudy with her beginner class quilt.
Oh, and just another colorway. Didn't that turn out pretty?
Mm-hmm. She really loved the purples and the blues.
Very good job. We love seeing them done.
No? Arlene knows her name, but it's not coming to her.
And look at that turkey.
With a little wall hanging. Yeah, she came in with Pat and her group of friends.
Oh,
and she had a second one.
That's very pretty too.
That was one of our kits a while back.
I like it. I still really like it.
Turned out very nice.
Yeah, she did a nice job.
Pat, if you know her, if you can put her name in, that would be great. This is Irene. And she finished that.
That's very pretty.
Very springy.
It is. And there's Angelique with it's tractors, isn't it?
Farmhouse.
I tried to zoom
Doris.
in. Doris. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Louise. Kathy, we love those beginner class quilts because they have every one of them is different and they look so great.
And there's Carol with her maple leaves that she's putting in the Tillsonburg show.
But look at all those flying geese she has there too. It's so beautiful.
Turned out very nice.
Yeah.
And there's Darla. She was in our tree skirt class in the winter and she finished her tree skirt. Mm-hmm. So she brought it to show us.
Yeah, that turned out very nice.
This is Louise's class.
Louise's class.
The amazing Jelly Roll class. Darla and Kathy.
And there's Jackie. And I wasn't here. Oh my gosh, ladies, we're terrible sometimes. Please forgive us.
And here's the Dresden plate.
In Dresden plate class. I love the variety of colors.
Mm-hmm. There's some more of them. They had a lot of fun. They got quite a ways finished on their projects.
Yeah, very nice. So I think they had a good time.
And most of them said that they would make more. Good. So that's a good accomplishment.
It is. Because Dresden plates are fun and they look so nice. You know?
They do, yeah. Okay. For wide backs. So our gray sateen is back in stock.
This is like a beautiful silver color, isn't it? It's just yummy.
And with these, you can always pick the shiny side or there's a more matte.
A matte side, yeah. But one of the things about using these is that it looks like a whole quilt on the back. Yeah, so it's really nice when you have a...
And they're 118 inches, so that's always
I'm going
good.
to take this one over here for you because...
So this is Lori Holt wide back. Is $29 a yard. Hometown.
That looks so Lori Holt. Actually, I'm going to just pull out a bit of that so they can see it. Or maybe they can see that really effectively. It's quite pretty.
And there's another one that is Lori Holt with that green and blue look. That's back in stock. We've had that one before. And that one is also $29.
This one, was it a blue quilt that it went with? It was
The green quilt.
the green quilt.
The thimble blossoms. Yeah.
Yes, and it just was stunning with that on the back, wasn't it? A very pretty pattern.
And then we'll switch gears into this fun. It looks more teal. Maybe your colors will show up more green.
But it is very teal. Teal and green and a little bit of a hint of aqua in there.
Yeah, I don't think that's doing it justice.
What do we have we can put against it that will bring maybe a quilt? I'm just looking for something. Sometimes if you have a bit of a contrast. No, that didn't pick. Well, there. That picks it up a bit more, doesn't it? Isn't that interesting?
You have to see it in person.
Yeah.
It is very pretty.
But sometimes you just have to. It's funny how the lighting is. I'm gonna have to, yeah, wow. They are beasts, these big bolts.
And then there's this one.
How much is this one, Tammy?
This one is 26.
And this one is P&B. Isn't this interesting? I think this will make a beautiful quilt back. It just needs the right quilt to complement it.
And then the same style, but a different colorway.
Wow.
The gray and the gold. It's also 26.
I think this one's P&B also.
Yep, I got it.
Okay.
And then we'll get into some springy florals.
And yes, for wide backs, but you can also, buy a half a yard or a yard and incorporate this into your quilt. Some people do that. They can be beautiful bags. They can, they can be gorgeous borders. Oh, and look at this one too.
Yeah, this one's very springy. It almost has they both have kind of a wedding field. Like with the flowers and the colors. How much are these ones?
26.
Okay, and then I have one more. A different kind of purple, more with daisies.
Oh, and that's very pretty too. And that one is also 26 a yard.
And so I do have these online, so you can check them out there.
But like I said, don't be shy to, when you're looking for fabrics, to look at the wide backs. And maybe incorporate those there.
All right, it's store prize time. And I think we'll do the ruler first.
Jean McGilchrist.
Jean, congratulations.
The camping panel.
Bridget Labrache.
Bridget, oh, she was at my retreat. I have to tell you a story about Bridget before you go to the next one. Bridget is in the Niagara area and came to our retreat, but when we were talking, she has an Australian Shepherd, and it's tri-colored, but it's full size, and her Aussie is called Sadie. And we have a miniature tri-colored Australian Shepherd, and her name is Sadie. So we just thought that was so interesting that we would have Aussies with similar colorways, and they would both be called Sadie.
The same name.
Yeah.
I guess it was popular.
Yeah. We named ours after a waitress.
Oh,
And we had the sweet waitress in Erie, Pennsylvania, and she said, we asked her name, and she said, oh, Sadie. And she said, oh, people always tell me we have a dog named Sadie. And we thought, oh, that's kind of cute. So we saved it.
So you have a dog named Sadie.
We saved it. Isn't that funny?
Yeah.
Anyway, that's how that happened.
All right, last door prize, the little tote bag.
Barb Chalmers.
Barb, congratulations.
Let us know if you're going to come pick that up or if you need it mailed. Arlene also yesterday posted a list of all the door prizes still sitting in her basket. If your name is on the list, please come get it or email me. Let me know what you're going to do.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Thank you for joining us on this beautiful summer day. Because, I know it's spring, but it's just... Anyway, it's just a gorgeous day. Enjoy this weather. We hope that if you're on the road and you're taking, out enjoying and checking out the scenery, that you come check us out.
That's right. Have a great week.
Oh, what about our flowers? Did you have a picture of our flowers on there? Oh, Arlene.
That was probably strategic.
We have some beautiful flowers back in our pots again.
Next week.
Okay.
Have a great week.
Thank you for joining us.